Good morning, good morning, good morning. One moment, one moment. I need to fix something. Good morning, good morning. Where is the volume of this? All right, all right. Am I live now? Oh. I need to double check myself. I will be live in Facebook also. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Aquino, Dalia Aquino. Good morning, good morning. One moment. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good evenings in Philippines. I have to speak English because of my friends who are not Filipino. One moment, let me double check myself. Yep. Whew. Oh, Alex was live also. How can I check myself? Am I live? Yes, I am live. How can I double check myself? Can everyone see me? I want to make sure if I am alive. I'm alive. Am I live? I am live in YouTube. Yes, I am live, right? Ah, I don't know if I'm live. Yeah, I'm live. Yes. Woo! Good morning, good morning. Here in the USA, good morning. In Philippines, good evening. Mostly in Asia, it's good evening. Thank you, Luz, Agnol. Agnol, shout out Agnol. Hey. I want to begin this day with attitude of gratitude. So I'm doing this for myself, but I want to influence others to do the same also. Okay. So right now it's 6:09 and it's early morning here. I know it's evening in Philippines, and I want to begin this day with the topic of gratitude, exercise, and connection. These three things I want to discuss here. Okay, so I want to begin the day with gratitude. You know, it's very important. Gratitude is very important in our life because why? Why? Because we want to enjoy life. The only way we can enjoy life is to be grateful of what we have. You know, we cannot be grateful of what we don't have. We can only be grateful of what we have, and also to deprogram ourselves, because what happened is our mind is, the tendency of our mind is, if you don't begin the day with gratitude, what happened? The tendency of your mind is whatever you're thinking, which is mostly negative. According to neuroscience, we have 60,000 thoughts a day, and 80% of those thoughts are negative. Okay? 80% are negative. That's why it's very, very important to start the day with gratitude. And I've been doing this not only to think about it, but to say it or to write it, you know, so that you can feel the effect of gratitude in our life. There should be, uh, you should express it. So, I have a group Zoom where we start the day with gratitude and we share, And for this time, I want to do a different one. Okay, so people who are there, who are new, and who don't practice this one, I think uh, I want to express my gratitude. This is for me, but it would be grateful if also if we do the same. If you, whatever, in Philippines or in Japan or in Korea, and you're about to go to sleep, I think it's also okay to end the day with gratitude. You know, always setting our mind with, because when you think of gratitude, you think of something that is good, positive, something that makes you smile. Okay, makes you smile. It's very important. You know, the only way that we can enjoy life is to be grateful, and to be grateful is to be grateful of what we have. We cannot be grateful of what we don't have. We can only be grateful of what we have, and uh, appreciate, especially life. So for me, I want to say, first and foremost, what am I grateful for? First, I'm grateful for waking us up this morning, you know, healthy and alive. Okay, I'm grateful for that. Second, I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my wife. I'm grateful for my children. Up until now, I thought I'm still dreaming that I have children, you know, because I've been trying to have children for a long time before. And sometimes I dream and then that I have children and I wake up, oh, it's just a dream. But now I really have two children now. And when I woke up, oh, is this a dream? You know, now it's a reality. You know, and also, you know, I have a family, and the things that I have, I'm grateful for that. You know? And I want to exercise this kind of gratitude every day. I want to once more, because I always do this before. I even write it. So because I read and I learned from experts the benefits of gratitude, expressing a gratitude, and I thought, oh, maybe I try. So the first day I did, there's not much effect. Second day, okay. As time goes by, as I express my gratitude, I feel I learn to love more my wife. I feel I appreciate things. When I go out, go to work, I'm smiling. You know, the feeling of starting the day with gratitude is really very, very different than rather than just you wake up and go to work or do whatever you want. Okay? Because if you don't start the day with attitude of gratitude, what happened? Your body will start the day with whatever thinking you have in that day. And most thought we have every day is negative, you know. Mostly, oh, we worry about this and that, we worry about our work, we worry about that. And what happened to our body? We put our body in a sympathetic mode. Sympathetic mode is just like a stress mode, you know, where as if a tiger is chasing you. Boyet, 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 Boyet is here. You! Like that. So that stresses you. That raises your cortisol. That raises your blood pressure and many things. So that really uh, affects the mood of your thought. Okay? Affects the whole day. No? That's why it's very, very important to start the day with gratitude, attitude of gratitude. And as I'm expressing my gratitude, I want you to do the same. Okay? Those who are watching there, I want you to do the same. Why uh, not only thinking about it, but write it in the comment. What are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? You know, we are deprogramming ourselves on things that are positive if we do that. No, because our thought is automatically, you know, going to many things, going to many directions. That's why it's very important to uh, reprogram your mind with something that is positive. So if you think something that you are grateful for sure that are those are positive. No, if you exercise that not only today, but in the morning and the following day until it becomes a habit. This is our goal, not to be grateful for today only, but to make it as a habit. That's why I want to do this every day. You know, wake up and then express my gratitude, but I want to express it to you. And I want to influence you to do the same. No, we have to do this every day. And this is not only helps us change our mood, but it is also good for our health. It's very, very good for the health. I know it, I experience it. No, but after some time, when you get busy into this and that, you forget. That's why this helps me remind myself, and this makes me commit myself by sharing it to people who are there watching. No, so gratitude, gratitude. Our founder, uh, the wife of our founder, John Moon, says, gratitude brings about heavenly fortune. Okay, gratitude, forgiveness, gratitude brings about heavenly fortune. No? Also, if you don't experience gratitude, what happened? You tend to complain. You tend to compare. Okay. Oh, I don't have house. They don't have. They have house. My friend has house. I don't have house. No, I'm just renting. Something like that. Oh, I don't have car. They have car. You know. So you tend to look for other people. No? And then you cannot be grateful. You cannot enjoy something that you don't have. No? You can only enjoy something that you have. And one thing that we are grateful for is we are alive. We are healthy. You know. You know. Sometimes you don't you don't value it until you experience some disease. You experience some sickness. No. You know. There are a lot of millionaires and billionaires there. You know, who have a lot of billions of money, but they don't have health that we have. You know, Steve Jobs, one of the uh, wealthiest person in here in America. Uh, when he got sick, when he got cancer, he has the greatest doctor, the best doctor in town. No, he is willing to pay billions of money just to for this doctor to make him, you know, well again. But he is helpless. You know, he lost his health until he lost his life. Okay, so my health, he don't have this kind of health. No, that's already something to be grateful for. We need to appreciate even just the nature, even you when you go out. You know, because if you're so busy, you are not. aware of many things in life. You are not aware that you breathe easily. You don't have difficulty like just like people who have asthma. You walk, you walk normally. You walk with your 2 feet. Unlike people who are lame. You can see, unlike people who are blind. You know, and people who have chronic diseases. You don't have those, and those are something that you are grateful for. Once you lose your health, even though you spend millions and billions of money, it's not easy to regain it. So just your health alone is something to be grateful for. And many other things to be grateful for. And most especially your mindset. Your mindset develops if you exercise gratitude. Exercise writing what you are grateful for. Exercise saying what you are grateful for. So every morning when I drop my kids to school, I pray, with their presence while I'm driving, and I say what we are grateful for. You know, I have to do this every day, and also to educate my kids also what the benefits of gratitude, the attitude of gratitude. So if you don't exercise gratitude, what happen? Again, you tend you feel lack. You feel you don't have enough. Okay, and you start thinking of something to, oh, I wish I can have this and that. But if you able to work on it and have it, you know you want more. This is the tendency of becoming addicted into something. You want more. Once you have already a house, you want more. You want a car. Once you have a car, oh, you dream of maybe having a Tesla. Once you have a Tesla, oh, you dream of having a Lamborghini. Or let's say ladies, people who have couch, oh, expensive. But when you see somebody who have Louis Vuitton, oh, I want something like that. So you can hardly exercise contentment if you are not grateful. Let me charge my cell phone for just a moment. So it's very, very important. If feel cold, that's why I'm wearing this one. This one is both like a blanket and at the same time a cloth. Okay, so that's how uh, important gratitude is. Very important. Very important. I cannot tell much about gratitude, but once you exercise it, once you're there, if you join me every day, let's do this together. You can see the the difference after some time. You know, so I can see in myself. That's why I'm saying it. That's why I want to restore again, because I've been doing this before, but after some time I get busy and then forget again. So I want to exercise this every day, gratitude. Woo, woo, woo. And I need to feel it. Okay, and I want you to do the same. Okay, let's start the day with the attitude of gratitude. To be grateful every day. By just looking at the sunlight, just say what you're grateful for. When you breathe, it's something to be grateful for. Look at the grass. Let's appreciate creation. Let's appreciate creation. Go out, appreciate something. That helps you break your busyness. Many people, many of you say, "Oh, I'm busy. I'm that. I don't have this and that time, even to express gratitude." But actually, no. Many of us able to spend hours and hours online for something that is not really worth it. So if you can do that, Then even 5-10 minutes you have time to express gratitude, and even time to sit down and stay in a quiet place and just meditate. You know, break that habit of uh, busyness, because sometimes even if you're not busy, your mind is so busy. Your mind is so busy on many things, and that stresses us. You know, I experience, I encounter many of my friends. Hey, Genty Blog, thank you for coming. I encounter many of my friends. Shout out, Genty Blog. Many of my friends, uh, even my friends who are living in an advanced country here in America, in Japan, experiencing depression, experiencing panic attack, experiencing some, you know, uh, mental problem. Okay, so let's stop for a moment and quiet ourselves, because our mind is so affected with many things that makes us addicted. One thing that makes us addicted: social network, food, even thinking is addicting. No, even criticizing is addicting. Even complaining is addicting. No? So once you complain today, tomorrow you complain again. The following day you complain again, and it becomes a habit. Even though you don't like it, but you create that kind of mindset. Every day you complain, and you cannot be happy with that. The reason why we need to experience gratitude is for us to experience happiness, to enjoy life. The only way we can enjoy life is to be grateful. No? You cannot be happy by not being grateful. You can only be happy by being grateful. By being grateful, my friend. Whatever our situation, no? Whatever our situation, if we only exercise gratitude, we can change, you know, the way we perceive life. We should be like a thermometer. I mean, we should be like a thermostat, not thermometer. You know, thermometer. Thermometer is if it's like the temperature. If it's the temperature is 70 degrees, thermometer goes 70 degrees. No, it follows. Arnold, yes, let's do it. But thermostat, it equalizes. If it's too hot, it brings down the how do you call this, the temperature into normal. If it's too cold, it brings down into normal again. Let's say the normal is 60 degrees Fahrenheit. It goes there. We should be like that. We should not be affected with our environment. No, if your environment at home is so, you know, a lot of problem, and you set your mind with the same kind of attitude, yes, you can do it. Let's do it. Then what happened? You're like a thermometer. If let's say, for example, during pandemic, right? Everybody is panicking, and you do the same. There's a guy in I don't know, I saw it in YouTube or in Facebook. Like, he's walking, and then he pretended somebody fall down, and then people around him do the same. And one time he's walking, and then oops, like that. As if somebody up there is about to fall down, and he go on one side, and the rest do the same. you know so just like us, just like that, if what's going on, if it's the country is under depression, and you do the same, so uh, that greatly affects our attitude. That's why the only way to to break that kind of attitude is uh, to not follow the trend, not follow the current flow of life, which is mostly, negative. The best way is, very, very important, attitude of gratitude. No? Deprogramming the way we think. Deprogramming is very, very important. Because whether you like it or not, our mind is very, very active to go through negative thoughts. No? It's very important to deprogram by first starting the day with attitude of gratitude. Okay? Next! Woo! Don't just say something. I want you to say something what you're grateful for also. Globit Transient. Yes! This is Lisa Sally. Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Next is exercise. Okay? Exercise. Every morning when I go to work, before I go out, I exercise even 5 to 10 minutes. And I could see the difference if I don't exercise and if I exercise. Now, I don't do that anymore at work because they want us to go out right away. So I want to do it at home now. But before, I always do it and work, and then it becomes a habit. Even though I'm not thinking, before I go out, I don't, my body leads me right away to the break room and then do my stretching. But because of uh, some restriction at work, if they saw us, still in the office after some time, you know, uh, we'll get something. Uh, how do you call this? Reaction, and my supervisor, my postmaster saw me many times, so I stopped doing that. Now I have to do it at home, and you know, you do it, and then you have to do it the following day. Yes, Pastor. Yes, thank you very much, Pastor. And then shout out, Pastor. And then the following day you have to do it again until it becomes a habit. Because exercise oxygenated your body, bring nice circulation, but most importantly, exercise is for the brain. For the brain, very, very important. If you want to be active, uh, lively, and have energy all the time, you need to move. You know, movement is very, very important for especially the brain. According to Jim Quick, for us to grow more cells in our brain, we need movement. We need movement, exercise, even as simple as stretching. And that's what I want to do right now. Okay? So, uh, I want you to do some kind of gratitude there. I know you're watching, but uh, I want to at least read something that you are grateful for. And it's very, very important, whether it's you're about to sleep or you're about to begin your day. It's very, very important to express what you are grateful for. Oh, thank you, Pastor. Thank you very much. And now, next, I finished talking about gratitude. Next is about exercise. Very important, exercise. And what I do is I exercise from bottom going up. No, there are many ways to do this, but you can do your own. No, but this one I want to mobilize all my body, like my ankle. I rotate them, and then my knees. I rotate like that, and then my hips, then my shoulder, even my elbow, even my wrist. Jonabeth, Doba, shout out, my friend, and my neck, and my hips. I want a little music. Medyo cowboy ang exercise natin ngayon. Yes! I have osteoarthritis, but I'm able to swim daily for an hour. 64 laps! Really? Non-stop. And thank you so much for tuning with me. Oh, wow. That's a lot of energy, Pastor. This kind of stretching is just to warm up our body, you know. I want to begin the day by simply stretching. Sorry, it's this one is huge. This is just like a blanket, actually. Jonabeth Loba, shout out my friend. And then I stretch my legs like. Okay, next that I want to talk about is connection. That's why I'm doing live, because I want to be connected. Okay, so I have groups here where we see each other face to face. But just like others, just like what Pastor Magtibay is doing, they always have friends and they have service on Saturdays and even Sundays. Now, those are connections. Connections is very important. There is a study. This is the longest study in history for 75 years. Now, it's more than no, more than 80 years now. No, that they track the lives of 700 men. No, they get people in sophomore college in Harvard. Okay, and also the poorest neighborhood in how do you call this in uh, Cliff? No. I forgot the um, I forgot the place. Somewhere in here in America. No, they get people from rich group and people from the poorest group. No, a total of 700 men. No, and they track the lives of these people for 75 years. You know, now it's almost 80 years, more than 8 years. This is the longest study, and they want to find out uh, what happened to their life after some time. You know? And you know what is their conclusion? After many books, after many hundreds of pages of their discovery, they found out that good relationship make us happier and healthier. Okay, good relationship makes us happier and healthier. No? Not only makes us happy, but makes us healthy. So very, very important. Connection is very important, especially now that we are living in a very advanced where uh, many of us are addicted to the internet. People isolate themselves. People spend their time for hours and hours without their knowledge in the internet. And they get addicted to many things, addicted to pornography, addicted to any kind of social network. And we become less and less in connection. People don't go out, not do not go out, not so much, unlike before. People don't have meeting. We have Zoom. Of course, those are okay. But face to face is very, very different compared to just like this. Of course, this one is also okay, but it's better to have a face to face connection. It's very, very important. So, uh, and what happened? People start to health start to decline. People get depressed. I have friends since college whom we are healthy and we have no problem. But now, despite of having the money and everything, they're losing their health, they're losing their their the way they think. Everything is greatly affected. Why? Because we're losing the connection. We're losing connection. And I want to share one more. And by the way, talking about connection, right? It's not about being in a crowd. It's You can be lonely in a crowd, you know, but you can be lonely alone by separating yourself. But connection is when you have friends whom you can call in the middle of the night, and you can relate, you can communicate. The weather is affecting me to go to gym, but thank you for encouraging us. I'll set up mini gym in my patio. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh. Thank you for doing that, Pastor Henry. Uh, Two things that we have to do, at least three things, but I want to talk about two things: that gratitude and also exercise. Uh, because what happened is many of us are so busy. People use that word busy to excuse themselves not to exercise. But you know, if you even set even 5 to 10 minutes of exercise, that's already good enough to condition your body to start the day. Movement is very important. We become old because we don't move. If we want be to feel young all the time, we need to keep moving. Even 5 to 10 minutes a day. 5 to 10 minutes a day. Or maybe 30 minutes every other day is fine too. It's very important. Movement is very important. Also, the one you're doing, Pastor, just like the swimming. Uh, I don't know how long you do that, but it's nice if you do it uh, when the hit high intensity interval training, intense training. Where you can do it at a very short period of time, but you do it uh, intensely. Do it intensely so that you will not stress your body, because once you do it for a long time, and then you might raise up your cortisol, so it's not good for the body. So if you do it short time and then you rest and then do it again, maybe 1 minute or even less, and then take 1.5 minutes of rest and then do it again, that's good. But that continuous, you know, for not resting and keep doing it for a long time, but do it slowly. That raises cortisol, and that affects your insulin also, and even affect your uh, blood pressure. So Very, very important to do HIIT, high intensity interval training. Okay, so let's go back to connection. So connection is very important, and I am trying to explain this, if possible, in detail, because we are living now in a time where many of us isolate ourselves. Even I myself, sometimes this gadget is so addicting that waste a lot of our time, and we need discipline. We need discipline to control this one. But one way to discipline ourselves is, of course, express gratitude. Swimming, my daily habits, it's 23-meter long, and I do it for an hour non-stop. And I was so, oh really? 1 hour? Uh, you know, it's just like jogging. I think you have to make it fast, but stop, and then make it fast and stop. Make it fast and stop. You know, yung nag-aalal ka, like that. You're catching your breath, and then you stop, rest for some time. Then you do it again fast. That is HIIT. This helps you develop muscles, because if if you don't if you do it continuously, uh, that raises your cortisol, which is no good. No, but if you do it in a short period of time, rest, but make it fast, so that you also, if you're catching your breath, and then you stop, and that's good. Just like workout, like weights, right? You do weights, and then you're not doing it for 1 hour, right? You do it for maybe 10 or 30 seconds, maximum of 1 minute, and then stop, and then rest, and then like that again. So those are good. If you develop more muscles, you develop more mitochondria in your body, and you burn better. Okay, if you don't have muscles, you can hardly burn. So the way to develop muscles is to do it something that you stress your muscles, and then you nourish your muscles with the right food, and then you recover. As if exercise is just like weightlifting or doing something HIIT, is you damage your muscles, and then eat the right food, you nourish your muscles, and then sleep right, have enough rest, and recover, and how do you call it, you build your muscles. But if you're not sleeping well, you're not eating the right food, even though you exercise a lot, it's not working. So it's very important that once you exercise enough, you have to rest enough also, because you damage them, and you have to restore them by having the right sleep, right rest. Yeah. Also, if you do it, do you do that how many days in a week, Pastor? If you do at least every other day, or 2 times a day, 2 times a week, that would be okay. But if you do it every day, it stresses your body. It raises your cortisol. It's not good. And you can feel if your body is stressed, they need some time to recover. So if you want to really maintain health, better do that. Also, since you have time, it's nice to have a workout. My doctor said last month they found out I lost almost 41 pounds. Oh, really? But you lost more if you do not a continuous. You have to how do you call this? shorten the duration, but do it intensely. Mm. Do it intensely, because uh, when you build muscle, you don't necessarily lose much, but once you build muscle, you burn better. You burn better if you develop muscles. I have problems in my lower extremities, but swimming my daily routine. Oh yeah. I advise you also to do you know, if you can do weightlifting also, it will be okay for your body. Yeah. So when you see some muscles in your body, that's good, you know, because if you develop more muscles rather than fats, you burn better. You know, you mitochondria is like a powerhouse. If your if your if your muscles have more mitochondria, more powerhouse, you burn more, you know, and you burn more effectively, you know, without stressing your body. If if it continues, the problem is the cortisol. You know, your adrenaline produces more uh, adrenaline, epinephrine, norepinephrine, and especially cortisol. Cortisol is a problem. You know? Cortisol, we need cortisol, but too much cortisol is no good for the body. Yes, if you do prolonged exercise, you raise cortisol tendencies. Eat more and gain weight more. Yeah, yeah, that's right. You know, because especially carb, cortisol encourage you to eat more carb, which is no good. No, because once you eat carbs, you spike your insulin, you spike your blood sugar, and it's no good. Okay. Oh, Jeff. Okay. So let's discuss. I have a few more minutes about connection. Also, in Roseto, Pennsylvania, they had this group where in the 1950s, the number one problem of Americans is, up until now, the cause of death is heart disease. Up until now, heart disease and cancer is the two number one. First is heart disease, second is cancer. These are the killers, the number one cause. And heart disease is, includes everything, something to do with diabetes, hypertension, and anything that has something to do with insulin resistance. No, those are all related to this problem, and these are the mostly cause of heart disease since 1950s. Okay, but Dr. Stewart Wolf are curious. How come these people in Roseto, in Pennsylvania, they have no heart disease? You know, and they thought, oh, maybe because of what they're eating, or maybe because of the water they drink. So they try to investigate why these people in Pennsylvania, in Roseto especially. This Roseto, Pennsylvania is a town in Pennsylvania where these are uh, immigrants, you know, and immigrants somewhere in France, I guess. I forgot. Yeah, they came to America, and they live in Roseto in France. And then when they came to America, they called their town Roseto also, until they grow in number and then have town. And these people are healthy compared to the neighboring town. So when they found out, you know, what they're eating, they're eating pizza, meatballs. No, they thought they're eating healthy, but actually not necessarily healthy, and maybe probably because of the water. But they found out that the water they're drinking is the same as other Americans are drinking. And they thought, oh, maybe because of their genes, maybe probably they have different, these Rosetans have different genes than other Americans. That's why they're not having that kind of illnesses, chronic illnesses, especially heart disease. Mm. But, when they investigate the neighboring town, uh, they found out that even Rosetans who live on other towns, they have the same health situation compared to the rest of Americans. And they're thinking, what makes these people different? So they decided to stay for some time in Roseto to find out why. And you know what they found out? They found out that these people live together 3, 4 generations under one roof. You know, they have strong family ties. And they found out that these connections makes them healthy. On Sunday, they all go to church. So they have there are two very important connections that develop that makes them healthy. First is vertical connection. They have respect. The parents, they go to church. They are religious. They have vertical relationship to God, and they respect their parents. They respect their grandparents, and they live 3, 4 generations. So according to some study in blue zone regions, people who are grandparents are healthier when they live with their grandchildren. And also, the children are happier and healthier also when they live not only with their parents but with their grandparents. So this social connection is very, very important, for our, not only for our happiness but for our health. And also they found out in Roseto that they 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 belong to many organs. This is a small town, yet 90% of the people belong to different organizations. And their houses, they have no fence. They help each other. During harvest, they help the neighborhood do harvest. When they go out from work, they have a stressful work during that time. They work in quarries. But when they go home, they see their neighbor, they talk, they play cards, they do a lot of things. But after some time in the 1960s, the children of Rosetans, they start to become progressive. They study, they take lawyer, they become rich, they make fences on their houses, they have swimming pool. They're developing materially. But what happened, they found out their health is declining. You know, the connection, they're losing the connection, even though they're materially growing. They're becoming advanced. And for the first time in the 1971, I guess, first person in Roseto died of heart disease at the age of 45. At the age of 45. Never happened in history. Why? Because they lost their connection. The children of these Rosetans were greatly affected by the lifestyle of Americans. They become individualistic. They build. They lose that connection of bonding together, and because of that, they also lose their health. And up until this time, they found out that the health situation of Rosetans is become the same as other Americans. That's why it's so important. Connection is very important. Pero nakaayan ko na yung daily swimming. Pero siguro need change plans. Yeah, no, it's okay. You do the swimming, you know. I have no problem with the swimming, except that uh, you do it intensely, but for every short period of time. Like, for example, you do swimming and then you rest, swimming again, rest, swimming again, rest. But you do it intensely, not like jogging, right? Jogging compared to running, you know. You do running instead of jogging, okay? Where you run fast but rest, and then run fast again, rest, where you're catching your breath. That's high intensity training, high intensity interval training. These are very, very good for your health situation, Pastor. It's very good. Mm. So that's why connection is very important. No? So even though there's social network, it's very, very important for us to get connected. Think how many friends you have, how many close friends that you can call, not because you need help, no, but you have some kind of connection. It's very, very important. So I try to build that. We build that, physically with some group, but I want to build that also through social network, where we can meet. So I want to do this every morning, uh, just like this kind of live streaming. I want to do this every morning. So let's get connected, my friend. Let's get connected, and let's help each other, uplift each other, and begin our day with gratitude, with the attitude of gratitude, not just to think about it, but to say it or even write it. You know, you know. Uh, I tell you one thing: if let's say the president is doing something great for the country, right? And after some time, it becomes normal. But if the president do something like have relationship with the secretary or with somebody, that we are more interested to know about it than what he's doing, because negative is very, very attractive. That's how media make money. you know if they found out something, because that's how the mind works. you know they look for something that is mostly negative. That's how the mind works. So, like for example, President Clinton, right? President Clinton, actually, he did a lot of good things for the country. But that only one mistake that he made, where he had relationship with the secretary, that destroy everything that he did for the country. That's the only thing that people remember. You know, that's the only thing. You remember more that one thing that he did compared to those 5, 10 good things that he did for the country. That one bad thing that he did, you remember more. So imagine if all people think that way. Imagine if we think more on the bad side of our wife, the bad side of our children, the bad side of our friends. What happened? You can hardly develop relationship. You can hardly develop connection. You cannot trust. And then what happened? You're sympathetic. You feel you're not safe. Your sympathetic goes up. You cannot develop relationship, and that greatly affects your health. That's why you don't know. We don't know that that's how your mind think, and we need to deprogram that kind of thinking. How? By practicing gratitude every day. Gratitude every day. When you wake up in the morning, think of what you are grateful for first, so that you can redirect the way you think, redirect the way you say something, redirect the way you begin your day. Think of what you're grateful for, not only today, but tomorrow, in the following day. Don't just think, write it, or say it, express it. Have somebody, whom you can express it. I'm grateful for with this today. You know, if you have nobody to express it, have pen and paper, write it. I know it. That's how I break my attitude towards my wife. I became to appreciate my wife. I come to love more my wife when I practice gratitude. When I look at the good things, is her good side. You know? Unlike before, our mind is more conscious on the things that is, she's doing, or he or she's not doing good at. But if you practice gratitude, you know, whether whoever, if you look at, let's say, your friends, remember his good side, the good side that he do, then you build better relationship. Yes, stay connected, very important. So gratitude, exercise gratitude, daily gratitude, and also exercise, physical exercise, and connection. Connection is very important. Connection is very important. Without connection, we don't only lose our joy in life, but we also lose our health. No. So when we have gathering, don't think that it's a waste of time. It's like taking medicine. When you're expressing gratitude, don't think, oh, I'm busy, I have to do this and do that, I have to prepare and then go to work right away. Don't think it's a waste of time. No, it's like taking a supplement, a vitamins. No, the value time, because what happened is we are attracted to whatever situations around us, and if we don't deprogram the way we think, our thinking will follow whatever is going on around us. If the environment is negative, you think negative. If you're around negative people, you become negative. But if you exercise gratitude every day, even though you're around negative people, your face is shining. You are smiling, even though the condition is no good. You know, just like the pandemic. If during pandemic and you still exercise gratitude, you become different to other people. People are panicking. People taking masks. People feeling that, oh, they might get COVID. But if you exercise gratitude every day, even during that pandemic, even during that depression, what happened? You strengthen your immune system. Even though you are around people with COVID, you have a strong immune system that you will not just easily get affected. That's what I'm saying. Daily part of our connection is praise and thanks to God. After sleep and next morning, we wake another miracle and make choices. Yes. Yep. So when we talk about connections, yes, Pastor, thank you very much for that. Connection is first and foremost vertical connection. We're talking about vertical connection. And second is horizontal connection. Because if you only think about horizontal connection, that doesn't last long. Okay? It's hard to trust people if you don't have vertical relationship. No? If you make relationship to people without uh, exercising vertical relationship, after some time that relationship will fade. That relationship uh, will not last long. But if your relationship is vertically connected first and foremost, and that will last long. Okay. So sometimes, people who have great faith, you can develop better relationship with them than people who just, who who don't care about many things. If not vertically, at least they have high respect to their parents, to their uncles, aunties, at least vertically, you know, and and that helps develop better relationship. Part of contention is keep in touch to people like you who are selfish and motivated us. Yeah. uh, unselfish relationship is what we need, no? Because that's how we can trust each one. That's right, Pastor. And without that vertical relationship, that it's hard to develop that kind of horizontal relationship. No? So thank you for saying that, Pastor. Thank you very much. Okay. So again, three things for a healthier and happier life. First, attitude of gratitude. Second, don't miss exercise. Movement is very important, especially for the brain. Jim Quick said, your brain grows when your body moves. And third, connection. Connection is vertical connection first, and second, horizontal connection. Without these two connections, you know, we don't only lose uh, our health, we also lose the purpose of life. Our life is meaningless. People, why they commit suicide? Because they lost that connection. uh, there's saying that uh, loneliness is even worse than obesity. Loneliness is like taking 5 cigarettes a day. It's even worse than smoking, they said. So avoid being lonely. Let's build connections. Thank you so much, Kuya, for the message. Thank you for listening, Lisa. let's not let's build this one. Whether how busy we are, let's build this relationship, build this connection. Without that one, we lose many things. That's why people commit suicide, because they lose it. For what purpose? For what purpose I'm living? How come they feel that way? Because they lose connection. Uh, Even people who experience depression and anxiety, this develops after some time. Of course, I will talk about food later on, but after some time, they develop anxiety and depression. It's because they build something over time that makes them depressed. But if they uh, have that connection, maintain that connection with people, then that will not uh, grow. Of course, there are uh, some situations that worsens depression, but one thing is connection and also gratitude. Because when you experience gratitude, you feel you have something to give. People become selfless. People tend to give if they are grateful. If you are not grateful, you tend to take more because you feel you lack. You feel you don't have enough. No? But if you feel grateful for even small things that you have, you know, you have you have tendency to help, to give more, to love more. Okay, and that helps you build connection also. And you cannot get anxiety and depression in that way. So building gratitude is like making ourselves like a thermostat, that we are not carried away with the situation around us. And if we are around selfish people, sad people, negative people, we are not affected. That's why the only way we'll not be affected is when we make a habit. Habit is very important. Exercise gratitude every day. Opo, ma'am, nice to meet you po. Also, please keep on touch. Marami content creators nag-spend many hours for live streams. This topic, gusto ko it's more beneficial, especially or healthy lifestyle. Thank you very much, Pastor. Oh, this is my brother, Bong Bong, uh, in Philippines. Thank you, Peter. So again, before I close, I would like to repeat these three things. First, practice gratitude every day. Not only to think about it, but write it or express it. Just like you, when you're watching, if you say something, it's different when you type it because your brain works. Because many things in our brain is, either worry or many things, many negative things. But if you think of something that you're grateful for, especially when you write it, your brain works better, think better, as if you're cleaning your the way you think. So if you do it every day, you can see the benefit, especially when you write it when you say it to somebody. Gratitude. And second, don't forget to exercise. If possible, every day, even just 5 to 10 minutes. If not, 30 minutes every other day or more. You know, every other day. But if you can do it every day just to warm up your body, it's good. You don't need to do, you know, 2 hours, 3 hours, uh, exercise. The experience will end here also if you do uh, too much exercise. And also when you do too much exercise, you you raise your cortisol, and then you are tempted to eat the wrong food because your body will crave for carb especially. Okay, and then third is connection. Let's maintain connection. Let's uh, prioritize building relationship. You know, it's not a waste of time. You know, gatherings is very important. Gathering is very important, and thank you for doing that, Pastor. You know, because gathering, especially physically, helps build connection. Helps build connection, especially vertical connection. You know? So with these three things, helps us have better and healthier life. All right. Thank you very much, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good night in Philippines, Korea, Japan. Good night and good morning, America. So I want to start my day every day having this kind of mindset, and I want to start it with you. I want to start my day with my friends, close friends. Thank you so much, and see you again tomorrow. God bless everyone. Again, let's build connection. Let's exercise every day. Let's practice gratitude every day. Every day, not only today, right? Yes! Woo! Woo! I want to have that kind of spirit to begin my day. Thanks, bro. Thank you very much, Arnold. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna end now. Okay, so thank you so much. See you tomorrow again, the same time. God bless. Good morning, good morning. I will end now my live stream for tomorrow.